Well, good morning everyone, and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. Now I'm still at the repotting stage, so I've just got a few frags to do here, and I'll take a look at the one or two on the drips. So we'll start off by this one. This one is a young plant, a Lasverinus, one of the divisions of my bigger plant. But it all needs cleaning up, it all needs this stuff taken off to make it look quite respectable. So we'll just have a look at it, and you know me, I love looking at the roots, see how they're going on. So we'll just take this out. Yeah, we've got a few nice growths from here. Whoops. You can see it there, it's just started taking off for this year. 1, 2, 3 growths there, and some splitting out at the bottom here of these. So that's fine. That's not a soft root. That isn't either. So what we'll do, we'll just remove this stump. Well, I've got my trusted scissors here and my trusted dragon's blood, and there's 2 little growths coming up here on each side, you see them? So I'll try and remove these very, very carefully. I'll cut right down the centre of the leaf to get it apart. That's off. Another one here. Make sure I don't damage that new growth, because that won't come off, so I'd better cut it off. Cut down the centre of this one. Just got to be very, very careful here. And we'll cut this one. That's the old spike as well. We'll get that one off. This one hasn't been on the drip system at all, so I'm expecting the roots on the drip system to be much better than these, although I'm quite happy with these. Right, I think we'll just cut across there now. That's it. A drop of dragon's blood, and that's ready for repotting again. Yeah. I've had a lot of comments on what is dragon's blood, what do you use it for, how is it made, where do you get it from? Just put dragon's blood on the web, dragon's blood Wikipedia, and it'll tell you all you want to know. Then if you want to buy some, you just have to search the web and see who has it, who hasn't it. You might be able to get it in some European countries, but you should be able to get it quite easily in the States as well. So that's that one done, so I'll pop that one up. I don't need to put it in any new media. So we'll just quite wet this. I love to keep all the all the frags quite wet. Well, not quite wet, very wet. I'll pop this up, making sure I don't bury the new growths. Now the old growths I took off, I've just taken off, which were, there was no green on them inside when I cut it was just brown. So that was just rotting away, so I've done the right thing with taking that off. I'm just interested to look at the ones on the drip, because the last time I looked at one it was fantastic. So we'll see if there's any movement in the right direction on them. There we are, that's the Lasvarinus done. And that's the Phragmipedium Lasvarinus done. It's a Cavacii hybrid between both Cavacii and Sargentianum. Here's another one that's not very nice. This is a Phragmipedium Giganteum cross caudatum. But it's all flopping over on leaves, and there's a bit of nice new growth around the back here, so we'll make this plant more, I'll not show you the repotting, I'll just show you when I take it out of the pot and clean it up. I mean, these days it's very difficult to try and find something to do to occupy yourself. But now the roots on this aren't very good at all. Couple of new growths, and yet there's on this stump here there's mealybug. So what I'll do, I'll cut this leaf off to begin with, get rid of that, I'll sweep up afterwards. Just get the camera and show you the mealybug. Well, I don't know whether I can focus on this or not, but the white is here on the mealybug, and it's also down there as well. So I'll try and cut all this off, and then I will treat it with some bug spray. And there we are. We've got that all potted up. It looks much nicer and a lot neater. And that's the what did I say? So the Phragmipedium giganteum crossed by caudatum. Right, I think we'll have a look at one that's on the drip system now, just to see what's happening. Now this off the drip system is the Phragmipedium grande, a 4N. And that's that just means that the plants should be bigger and the flowers much bigger when you do get them. This has been on the drip system, and if nobody knows, the water I use for the drip system is the waste water from the RO unit. So we'll just see what's happening there. Right, as always, we take the label out, put it somewhere where we'll not lose it, and then we'll remove this. Let's see what we find. You see, the water from the the wastewater from the drip system is cold, because it's coming straight from the taps in the cold water tapping out. Oh my word. Just look at this. I've got to get the camera for this. Well, would you believe it? I get so excited about this. Look at those roots. Look at all the new growths on them. Absolutely inundated with new growths. Oops. Oh, yeah, come on, Eddie. Sort yourself out. Look at all those coming from all underneath. Down here. Round the sides. Look at those big hairy roots there. Plenty coming from the rootstock there. My word. I just wonder how many there is in here. How many new root growths there are there? I think I'll count them. Well, I've counted them, and believe it or not, there are 36 new root growths. Absolutely fantastic. So that's really convinced me that wastewater from the RO unit is okay. It's coming out at about 85-90 parts per million. So that's what they're getting all the time. And it's all fresh running water. Well, not fresh, it's the waste out of the RO. But they're getting running water, they're getting oxygen, and it's doing them a power of good. I just can't believe the root growth on this one. And two little new growths there and there. So that's fine. I'm very, very pleased with that one. Well, here we are. I've potted it all up again and looking very nice, and totally pleased with the root system. I've never seen a system like that since I've been keeping plants. Absolutely fantastic, and it's convinced me that I should put all my frags on this drip system. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a proper job of it, and that might be in my next video. I don't know. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye.